Hello again, friends, and welcome back to another episode 37 in fact, of Let's Play Baldur's Gate with me, Fuzzzeeee. Okay, so if you can't tell, I'm back to my old recording method. I'm basically going to use this episode and the last one as a comparison between the two and see whether it's better in terms of like the compromise I have to make. At the moment it is only really a compromise. I can't really choose to do there's only so much I can do with the sound quality is what I'm saying, with my current thing, because running off a laptop, integrated sound card, not very good, and as such makes my headset sound really quiet unless I basically boost it up to ridiculous levels, at which point you then get the hissing which you're now hearing. So there's either that, or boost the audio in an editing program which still gives a bit of hiss but not as much hiss, but then I basically have it really quiet when I'm actually recording, if you see what I mean. But it seemed that when I was doing that last episode and using that method, it was kind of dropping frames and stuff which it really shouldn't be, so we shall see. Like I said, we'll use this as a kind of comparison video, and I'll just have to apologise in advance because I've not actually uploaded at time of recording the last episode. I apologise in advance if the quality was kind of terrible and not very watchable. Nothing too much happened, I can say, honestly, so you didn't miss out on loads if you can't actually watch that episode because it's so horrible. I'm not entirely sure, but as I said, I apologise. So deal with these hobgoblins.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Just one-shotting them now most of the time. Now, there are a couple of side quests north of the friendly I'm in, and a person, this guy named Ajantis.
Be you friend or foe?
We are friends. Who are you? He's a paladin. He's looking for bandits himself rather. But we don't need a paladin. Because we have a pretty decent team as it stands. I mean, we could, but I wouldn't want to replace Dinah here or Mince, because then the other one would be upset. Same with Jahir and Khalid. I don't think it goes down too well if you replace one and leave the other, so to speak. So, we shall see, actually, how this goes. Sorry, I was getting a little bit distracted there. Yeah, so, really, the only other person we could replace is Imoen, and I don't want to replace her, because she's good. It's good to have a rogue.
Right. It's only a matter of time before we're...
Damn it, Jebediah, we can't go on like this forever. There's no way we can keep quartered up when we're afraid to come near the nets. Excuse me, who are you? Can't you see I've got troubles on my mind? Leave me and mine alone. Ease off a second there, Jebediah. They're rough looking, but maybe they can help us with the problem. Oh yeah, the problem. I've already forgotten his voice, so we'll just do this one. I should probably remember the voices I'm doing for the different people. Never mind. Sorry for my manner, but we're poor folk not accustomed to trouble, and it's hard times now. We can't but get a boat into the water before she's swamped by the rains. It's that bitch of Umberlee. She's the one. Steady, Telman. What he means is we're being harassed by a bitch. We're being harassed by the priest of bitch Queen Umberlee. We don't even know why, but whenever we try to fish, she turns the weather sour. 2 of us were washed away just walking to the docks. Cannot prove it with guard. Need strong arm. So, he'll gladly give us a magical weapon. Yep, I'll help them. And as far as I'm aware, she is a little bit to the north. I'm not sure if this is her house, or this is like the fisherman cottage. This looks like the fisherman's cottage to me.
If you insist.
Well, we're here, you know. We can do a bit of sneaky. See if we can open this chest. Why not? Succeeded. Excellent. Nothing worthwhile in it whatsoever.
Your wish?
Turns out these fishermen are
What you
pretty
want?
poor,
I've
as they
done
said
had
they
enough of
were.
this.
But, not to worry. We'll just check this other one for good measure. 27 gold, why not? We've got
Hurry
6,000 at this stage, so we really don't need any. So yeah, as far as I know, we need to head north, but kind of keep fairly west. I assume that's their kind of dock area. Yeah, so we need to head north, but keep as west as we possibly can, because there's quite a few ankegs around, and they're not the nicest of chaps. So unless I want to fight all those guys, we'll stay west as we can. I think it's up here. Ah, that's something else. That's related to another quest, which I shall get to in a minute. And by a minute I mean probably longer than a minute. But what the hell. Let's keep on moving along. Here, I assume... yeah, this seems right. Right. Okie dokie. For you? Oh, she asked you to kill some ankegs.
Yeah?
You've come here to fight ankegs. She doesn't sound like a man. Well, listen up, it's mating season, so it's primarily females coming to the surface, looking to put up a little extra weight. They're hungry, very aggressive, and there are a lot of them. Now, the point of this exercise is not to exterminate them, but to keep their population to a manageable level. Remember, they aerate the soil and thereby improve crop yields by as much as 15%. Food is going to be scarce enough in the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. No more than 10 ankegs per party. After that, it's catch and release, alright? Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out, everyone. I'll keep an eye on everything from here. Nah. We basically go onto the screen, kill a few ankegs, but nothing of particular use from that quest. Let me just check, see if I can find this fisherman, priestess hut, because I'm a little bit lost, I'm not gonna lie. Little bit lost. Silly me, I forgot, actually we just need to travel here to Baldur's Gate Bridge. Can't actually get into Baldur's Gate itself at this stage until we get to chapter 5. But yeah, so there's no point really crossing here. We'll save this for later. I believe we need to go north without actually crossing the bridge, but kind of keep west, as I was saying before. And once I find this cottage, I shall be alright. Come on. I think it's fairly north. Yeah, it is, it's up here. He says confidently, without actually seeing it. Here we go. I think this is where we need to be. Tanya. She is the lady we need, I believe. So, we do need to have a brief bit of combat with her.
I'll do my best.
So we'll kind of surround her,
No less than done.
Cool.
so she cannot get an advantage
Nature's
on
servant
us.
is good as done.
I believe this is the woman we need to see. So, we'll save it. Baldur's Gate Bridge. And we'll talk to her
Sunny or not,
or
'tis nice
only
to enjoy the out of doors.
Stop!
with Raxet.
You are trespassing on my land home.
None come this way, armed as you are. 'Twas those horrible fishermen who hired you, wasn't it? Speak. It's true. They sent me to end your villainous deeds. As cowardly as they are treacherous, hiring others to do what they could not, tonight I shall put an end to all this. Fuzzzee's cry for vengeance.
Your wish?
So, we shall have a little scrap with
This way.
her.
You have need of me?
You can probably melee, you'll probably be better melee.
I'll do my best.
Whatever
You
they need.
certainly can't. You can Wand of Froster. That'll be hilarious.
point. Aye, punch.
You can mace,
Butt-kicking
flail,
for
whatever you
goodness.
want to call it, and you can shoot.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, that's what you're not supposed to do. Just by the by, I won't Wand of Froster this time, because you're actually not supposed to kill him.
You are trespassing on my land home.
So, they sent me to end your villainous deeds. We'll just
What would you have
all
me
kind
do?
of attack.
Guide
There we go.
my way.
That worked. Why do you do this? Don't you know what they've done? Sunna and the others, they are the evil ones. They killed my mother and now you help them? She only did her duty, collecting the offerings that was used at sea. They stole her elemental summoning bowl, and tortured her for the words that make it work. Now they all misuse a gift from Umberlee to pillage the seas, and my mother's spirit can't rest until it is returned. I have more power than mother had. Umberlee gave me her anger, but I can't find the bowl. All I need to do is hurt them until they give it back or die. But I'm so tired, I don't have my mother's will, and the goddess is so demanding. Help me, please. Okay, so we shall help her instead. Oh, thank you. The Sea Queen may be yet satisfied by the return of the bowl, but one way or the other, Sunna's group must no longer profit at her expense. It is probably being hidden in a shrine to another god. I don't know where the shrine is, and couldn't go near it if I did, but Sunna may tell you, if you ask him with a blade. Go now, for Umberlee is seldom patient, and you are not yet on her good side.
All right,
So yeah,
all
there we
right.
go. That's all we needed to do. Apparently the Wand of Frost was actually too powerful, and just exploded her into icy chunks of meat. Yummy! If you kill her, then you have to reload, as I just did. But there we go. Now we are zooming back down towards... I say zooming. My party are not renowned for their agility, you could say. Dearie me. But yes, we shall go and deal with the fishermen, because they are indeed the ones in the wrong. And as such, as a good party, primarily, I think I'm pretty much all good, then they need to be dealt with. Because how dare they profit from such an exploitation? People only do that in MMOs nowadays. Okay, let's
If
wander
you
back down
insist.
to the fishing hut. What? Where's the enemy? Where? Where, oh where? I don't see it, honestly. Oh. I believe that's an ankeg. That's what I was trying to avoid. Let's hope it doesn't come over to me, because that was pretty creepy. I don't really want to fight them. I can fight them. In fact, I may well do. Just because experience. But I'll probably do that off screen. And I'm sure you can also do something with the shells of the ankegs. Might be able to make armor or something like that. Not 100% about that. But there's definitely something you could do. I think you need to go to Beregost. And there's somebody you can talk to. In fact, if you remember, there may be somebody who says, "Oh, I can do something with ankeg shells." I don't see this ankeg. But regardless, oh, it's there. I pointed to the screen like you can see the screen. Yeah, I could probably just retreat. It'll try and follow me. Let's get back to the fishing peoples and destroy them, because they are not nice people, and we don't like not nice people. Good English is good. Okay, so you've caught your last fish. Oh, that's right, you can't put dots in it. Okay.
What? What do you want?
The priestess had much to say about the group of you. She knows we sent you? Damn it, she'll kill us all for... Hold your tongue, Tellman. I warned you she was treacherous. You should have gone and believed her lies, have you? Haven't you? You've gone and believed her lies, haven't you? What did she say? That we stole some bowl or something? Seems like a pretty shallow excuse to kill us over, doesn't it? Now, as I said before, we are but poor fishermen. But what if we toss in, another 100 gold? Will that change your mind? This child has said that you killed her mother and have been taking far too much from the seas. I don't like being used, sonner. It makes me angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry. Well, that's it then. The jig's up, isn't it? That bitch priestess was taking tribute from us for years. The price just kept climbing, and you can't sail without appeasing unbelief. The cleric of Talos in Baldur's Gate said. Suffice to say, we made other arrangements for our safe passage at sea. Part of that deal was a little payback as well. So you see, we are all pawns within friendly rivalries of the gods. You'd best tread carefully, lest you step on some pretty powerful toes. Toes? Toes. Give me the bowl, sonner. I'll not ask so nicely a second time. I suppose I have little choice then. I've had it on me the entire time. We felt it was safest that way. Take it, but know that the Stormlord knows who opposes him. You've got what you came for, now get out of here. I should stay well away from the Talos Shrine if I were you. Vengeful things, these gods. And he is attacking me. I thought they attacked him. Yeah, there we go. Stupid fishermen. Die.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go
Yeah,
for
you
the
will
eyes.
run. You pansy boy. There we go. That was definitely the right choice. I'm not being too cruel on these fishing people, for they are not nice people themselves. Right, and yes, he had a flail on him. Which is actually a reasonably decent flail. I haven't got room to pick it up apparently.
Squeaky wheel, get
So, we'll get Minsk to pick up the flail.
Hurry up!
And we'll identify it another time. But anyway, what was the deal with the bowl?
All right,
Did I
right.
actually get the bowl? I don't remember. Yeah, apparently I did. Probably just... Oh yeah, he gave it me. Never mind. Okay. Let's travel northward once more. So I decided not to record the walk back here, and then I got attacked by an ant egg. And as you can see, those things hit like a truck. Dearie me. Okay, but I'm back at the fishing woman,
Amberly
priestess
guides
woman.
my way.
You return. I trust you bear good news? They are all dead and will trouble you no more. Does this satisfy your need for vengeance? I have no further need of vengeance. Umberly is mother now, and she is well pleased. The blood spilt today will remind her all of her mastery of the waters. Hopefully Talos will tire of these little games. You have been a most useful tool, and the Sea Queen shall reward you in time. And she dimension doors out of here. But the brilliant thing about this quest is that you get 2,500 XP. That is a lot of XP.
Yes,
So, let us heal, because I'd actually bothered while I was off screen between episodes to rest up to full health. How silly of me. I should have known I was going to get shot and nearly killed in like one hit. Typical. I'll heal Minsk because he tends to be more in combat. Even though I'm pretty sure he has better armor class. Actually, does he? She's got 3. He's got 1. Yeah, he has better armor class, but he gets hit all the time.
What would you have me do? All right,
I'm
all
tempted to go
right.
into a house, actually. I don't think there's anything of particular note within here.
All
There's a
right, all
chest.
right.
You know what? This wasn't in my plan. But since I'm here, and I've got Imoen,
You're a
who
queer
I've bothered
fellow.
to level up her open lock skill,
This way.
I may as well see what's in these chests. See? A few gems. Always worth it,
You've
even though I
attacked
can never seem
as
to
you
pick them
direct.
up because I never have enough inventory space because I am either
What you
running
want?
out of
I've
arrows
done had enough of this.
or bloody taking up my whole inventory with them, as you can see here. I've got some potions as well, which I'll probably never use, unfortunately, and they're taking up a load of space, but I'd like to keep them there in case I do use them, because if I didn't have them and then thought, oh, I could have used that potion, which I got rid of, that would be more frustrating
wish?
than having them take up
Alright.
inventory space. So there we go. That's my justification for that, if you needed it, which I'm sure you did not. But regardless, let's go and complete this other quest in the area. Okay, so here we are at the location of the other side quest in this area.
Please, will no one help me? Anyone? I've nowhere else to be turning.
Please, you're young and strapping. Can you lend a neighbor a hand? There's something going on at my farm and I can't afford to hire help. I've got nothing to offer you save my gratitude. You need look no further for aid. What can I do? Oh, by the Great Mother, thank you. My son Nathan and his friends went looking for our missing cattle, then they just turned up and disappeared. Been gone for days now, and with all the bandits around, who knows what's happened. I don't know where they were heading, but I saw some sort of tracks to the west. Please find Nathan. I can't afford to keep the farm without my son. Right. Now this subquest is definitely more worthwhile for the loot rather than the XP, you could say. And how do you spell Ankeg? Pit, I think that's how you spell it. But there's definitely some worthwhile loot getting within this Ankeg pit. This episode is going on a little longer than usual, but I think it's worth it. It's good to get all this area done, and then next time we can actually maybe make some progress in the plot. Maybe. Just maybe. So we'll go into the
Orion
Ankeg
would be
pit.
proud of your actions.
I'm sure he would. He keeps saying that. Alright. So we'll
All
go
right, all right.
east in here. Oh, Jesus. Right, this is where it's going to get difficult. And I may have to leave this until next episode. Because people are just going to get killed
I feel so cold.
like
I'm
this.
gone.
No. Oh, why do they home? Jesus Christ. Right, okay. This may be problematic, at which point I'll meet you back next time. I'll just give it one more shot.
All right.
Honestly, this is not an area where I wish to stay for too long. They are very good for XP actually, Ankegs. Very worthwhile. I've got some wand frost charges, I'll be worth it.
What would you
And
have?
everybody else
You're a queer fellow.
can shoot the little bugger. There you go. I don't know why Minsk's running into it.
I feel so cold.
There we go, that's one out of the way.
Your wish? All right,
But
all
I
right.
will need to heal him on.
Yes,
I'm not sure if I have any healing
omnipresent
spells
authority
now.
figure.
As per usual, I am not prepared whatsoever. See if I can rest in here without getting completely obliterated. And get some healing spells back. No. Not what I wanted to see. Since I've started this quest, I may as well finish it now. Finish the job. And such. Minsky boy. You have some healing potions. Oh. Sorry, didn't mean to click on you, boo. Don't squeak at me, bro. Alright, let's just rest. This isn't gonna go so successfully, I can see. So, I shall end the episode here because this is already gonna take ages to render as it is. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.